entire season has led up to. Now, behind the roar of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Indiana Pacers. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Kevin Harlan with you, taking a look at New York. And you know, Greg, they've worked so hard to establish home court advantage, and they may need it, having drawn a brutal opponent here in round 1.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators think this series could go either way. That makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a certain level of anxiety.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Porter, and it's Marbury in at the 2 guard. Back to Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Pass to Stewart. Now, Hero. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Stolen by Stockton. High post, Davis. Passes it to Hero. Here is Jeffries. There's a screen by Stockton. Jeffries can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pass to Halliburton. Right side, Porter. To the inside. Walker's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Davis. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Davis has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The tray. That one doesn't go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here is Jeffries. He's covered by Halliburton. Jeffries can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Halliburton finds Porter. Over Stockton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. There's a screen by Stockton. Jeffries, and he gets it to go from the high post.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton outside. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. There's the dish to Porter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Outside Davis, and the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Back to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Hero kicks to Jenkins. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Barrett. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Porter against Hero. Halliburton passes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has demonstrated terrific improvement running the offense, especially with how he moves the basketball.
And here's Davis for three. Offensive rebound. Stewart kicks to Davis. There's Hero with the three. Drills it from outside.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Here's Mathurin. There's a screen by Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
All the officials are all over that.
The base is shooting their initial free throws of the game right here for the Knicks. Lights checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hero.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Jenkins with a screen for DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 2.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think? Just a different look for New York. Davis is checked in for Jenkins. And Hero subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. They've got R.J. Barrett. Stockton is out there with Davis. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jeffries in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Porter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Knicks trail by 3. It's Davis with the drive. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now Halliburton. Pass to Marbury. Shoots over Hero. Pass to Marbury. Buries it from three-point range. Marbury's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers. And here's Davis for 3. And they'll get another chance. Hero. And too long on the shot. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Porter. Shoots over Hero. That's good from Porter on the assist by Halliburton. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter. Jeffries dishes to Davis. Barrett with this screen on Walker. Here's Davis. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
And New York making a change here. Blake's checked in. 1:09 left to play in the first half. From deep, Walker. It's hauled in by Hero. Knicks trail by 7. The 3 from Davis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Halliburton outside. quarter with the screen for Halliburton. Here's Walker, and Davis sends it back, and he gets it back.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that.
Guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Jenkins, he's checked in for the Knicks. Collins checked in for Indiana. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Blake. For New York, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Jeffries outside for Davis. And there's the pass to Jeffries. Back to Davis. Fires top of the key. And a close game.
Man, I'm just looking at these assist totals, man, and they've done a nice job of sharing.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. The lead in this series is up for grabs. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now let's get an update on Isaiah Stewart's injury. David, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from New York gave us some information. He told me that the injury appears to be a strained Achilles. You couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Marbury in at the 2-guard spot. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 3-pointer. Walker's shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for the Knicks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
A flashy play by Harrell off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Marbury passes to Porter. Now Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Pass to Hero. Now here's Davis, guarded closer. And Jenkins kicks to Hero. Offline with his 3. Indiana trailing here. They set the screen. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Now here is Davis. Defense right on him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
For the Knicks, R.J. Barrett comes in for Stockton, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hero.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Catherine passes to Walker. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And here's Davis for 3. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher.
fire, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Halliburton for three. That one, no good. And New York the other way now. Outside, Davis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jenkins with a screen for Barrett. Kicks it to Jenkins. Plenty of space. And the Knicks good for two.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
1:46 left to play in the third. And it's Halliburton missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Anunoby passes to Mathurin. DiVincenzo against Halliburton. The feed now to Walker. It's rebounded by New York.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Timeout called the Pacers. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
The Knicks making a switch here. Blake's checked in. John Collins, he's checked in for Indiana. Passes it to Mathurin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Some nice passing by New York here. Davis setting the pick for DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the defense.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Walker against Davis. Jenkins with a screen for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in the...
Your next city kid.
Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Davis is out there with Barrett. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Stockton. And it's Hero into the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And they get it back. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Porter.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Barrett, no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Halliburton outside. And the pass to Marbury. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. The first free throw is good. And New York making a change. Jeffries is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Hero. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Oh, and the rejection by Stockton. Davis finds Hero. Here's Barrett. Back to Davis. Barrett setting a pick for Davis. Can't cash in from the high post.
and it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Marbury. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Marbury's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Halliburton in the corner. And Indiana, another three.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Hero kicks to Davis. Stockton with a screen on Collins. And Davis puts it in.
And a big play. 1 3-pointer right on the heels of another. And again, we're tied. How about this crowd right now? They are bananas.
And Indiana making a change here. Walker's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Halliburton with it. Pass to Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And New York making a change here. Blake's checked in, and so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Davis against Walker. Kicks it out to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They set the pick. Pass to Porter. Get the shot. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Knicks trail by 4. High post, Davis. Working on Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Down low. Here's Porter. Knicks with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Passes to Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
It's checked in for the Knicks. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Davis, the pass to Hero. And it's off from 3-point range. And that's an intentional foul. Jenkins, he's checked in for Stockton. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
No luck that time either. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Let's give it up for your next record.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Davis, rejected by Walker, and they get it back. Yes!
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're in front by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton is a skilled free throw shooter. Pressure is on. Can he continue that theme? Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
And here's Davis for 3. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for...